And we're back again. Another school year, another project. Oh yeah, I'm so happy that we are now together and we are face to face. You're looking at me and I'm looking at you. So what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about lines. Lines are the basic building blocks of everything you do in art. You can't get around it. You just, actually, you can draw it around. You can draw a round line. You draw round ones, diagonal ones. You can draw horizontal ones, vertical ones. You can draw zigzag, wavy, curly, dashed and dotted. It can even be spirals. Oh my gosh, there are so many different lines. And drawing is really just all about putting these lines together in various ways, various combinations, and you come out with really beautiful pictures. Yeah, I know. So what we're going to do today, glad you asked me that question. We are going to create a line design. I call this the name tag line design. I'm going to get a regular sheet of paper and we're going to start off with a circle in the middle. And basically, hey, a circle is just a curved line that meets back where it started. We're already starting to build things. It's so cool. And I'm going to actually, as you saw, I'm going to give you something to help you with that circle. All right. Next, we're going to get a ruler and we're going to divide our paper into 6 sections. 6 sections. So as you can see, I am going to draw a line straight down the middle of our paper, but I'm not going to draw it through the circle. It's like the circle is going to be in the foreground and the lines is going to be in the background behind the circle. Circle is going to be in front and the lines are going to look like they're going through the paper behind the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 spaces with the circle in the middle. Now, speaking of that middle, that's where your name's going to go. And, you know, Mr. P, that's just 3 letters. So I can write it fairly large here and have plenty of room left over. And you know what? I think I'm going to do it a little fancy. That's a little plain. I don't want to leave it like that. I'm going to turn that into some block letters. Yeah, let's do some block letters. So normally I just start out writing my name normally, you know, to create block letters. And then I just go around what I just wrote to create the block of the block letter, right? That's simply the easiest way I have found to create block letters. Now, you could actually make bubble letters too. Instead of making the edges all squared off like that, we can use round line and kind of curve around each of the edges, and that will give us a nice bubble lettered look, right? Now, once you finish that, I go back and I erase those little guidelines. It's pretty much what it is at this point. They're guidelines. I can erase that and then I have my bubble letters that I can actually color in if I want to. So awesome. All right, so here is where we start with the line design. In each of the 6 sections, this is where you're going to create 6 different designs. And so you can use any one or any combination of the lines that we just talked about at the beginning of this lesson, right? Vertical lines, horizontal lines, curved lines, diagonal lines, spirals, dashes, dots, wavy, parallel. Oh my gosh, you can use lines to even create more shapes if you want to. Patterns. I'm even using lines to create patterns in one of my spaces. Look. I'm making this crisscross pattern bigger at first, watching my spacing, and now I'm actually creating smaller ones to get inside the little spaces that's left. Oh my gosh, you can do so many different things with lines. And don't forget, you have that rule to use as a tool too. If you want to use it to help create nice straight-edged lines, you could do that too. Vertical, horizontal, parallel. What else can you do with the ruler? Ooh, look at me getting all fancy. I'm putting a pattern inside of a pattern. Creating a little detail can sometimes turn a okay looking pattern into a really nice looking pattern. So you're gonna keep going on like this until you have 6 patterns one for each section, and this is where we're gonna stop for the day. And yes, eventually we are gonna add color. Got a surprise for you there, can't wait for that. But to give you a little sneak preview, we're gonna use our line design and glue it on the front of our portfolios. How awesome is that gonna be? Oh, this is what we're doing today. I'd like you now to go and have fun. Like little cinnamon rolls. We're gonna have a food inspired one, I see.